we come back with one industry presentation. This will be presented to us by Mr. P.C. Mouli, Vice President, Magnetic Infotech Pvt Ltd. Can we please have you on the stage, sir, please? You have a presentation?
Very good afternoon, everyone. My name is Mouli, and I represent Magnetic Infotech. In this brief presentation, what I'm going to cover is just about our company, what we do, and what our products are. Our company was established in the year 2000. That's roughly about 2 decades back. And we are focused only on educational vertical. That means we service only the educational vertical. We have not gone into regular software development in other areas, in commercial areas. And we are a team of highly experienced IT and ITAS company. I myself have put in more than 45 years in the IT industry. This company is headed by Mr. Vijay N. Rao, who did his MS from Wisconsin University and who also has more than 3.5 decades of experience in the IT industry. And we have one Mr. C. Praveen Rao, who is our director. Another core member of the team is Mr. B. Sudhakar. Besides us, we have a batch of people, 50 plus, highly skilled, qualified, and experienced team. We have expertise in solution design, not just an application design, development, and delivery, but we design the entire solution. When a client approaches us or when we approach a particular client, we identify what their problem is and we try to create a solution around that, design a solution and deliver that solution. We have skills in project management, application development, systems development, and service delivery. And our portfolio includes end-to-end examination systems, that is pre-examination, conduct of examination during the activities during the examination, and post-examination processing as well, and complete student life cycle management, that is right from the admission through progression and until final graduation, and of course beyond that, the alumni activities as well. And most importantly, recently we have started the answer book digitization. We have in fact created our own scanner. We have designed and developed the scanner. We have manufactured the scanners in India with components sourced solely from India. So it is a Make in India initiative. And we have created a software around these scanners specifically for the purpose of answer book scanning, digitization, and on-screen marking. On-screen marking or digital evaluation is another product that we have. And along with this, we also provide secure question paper delivery online at the time of examination. Just about 30 minutes before the examination begins, the question papers are delivered to the exam centers where they are printed only in required numbers and with a lot of security features within those question papers. And of course, related to this, we also do the development of web applications, that is integrating with payment gateways and citizen service centers and so on for accepting the exam applications or student applications and accepting the fees, accounting, and then downloading the hall tickets and so on. And of course, related to this, we also have a team for developing the mobile applications. And in fact, we have used these mobile devices in different applications, say for example, in recruitment process where the candidates' attendance, photograph, and biometrics are captured live during the examination when the candidate comes into the examination hall. And of course, we have a small portfolio on GIS applications. Our products include Eval, that is the on-screen marking or digital evaluation or electronics evaluation, whichever way you call it. It is nothing but scanning the answer books without cutting the spine of the answer book. I mean, there are different ways of scanning these answer books, but what we do is we have designed these scanners in such a way that you don't have to cut the spine, you don't have to cut, so that you don't lose sheets and you don't have to handle these loose sheets. And these scanners, people scan and there are different modes in that. There is an auto mode, there is a manual mode and things like that. We do this without cutting the spine, that is, without tampering the answer book as it is. And we scan those answer books, and the scanned images are presented to the examiner for valuation on a screen. And examiners sit either in the examiner valuation centers or, in some cases, from the comfort of their homes or offices or colleges or wherever it is. And in fact, in Telangana, particularly during the pandemic period, one university, a prestigious university of Telangana, has used this particular methodology. We have delivered the services there. They were able to declare the results by valuing the answer books of degrees students from home, even during pandemic. They have valued all the 26 courses, results were declared well within time, even during the pandemic period. That's one example. And we have delivered these services to several universities across the country. And BankU is another software which enables collection of question banks, creation of question bank and then generation of question papers based on given criteria. And it has a lot of features again, like you can capture, at the time of entering the questions, you can capture which lesson, which unit, which topic, which subtopic it belongs to, and what all the difficulty levels you can mention, how many marks you can assign, minimum and maximum for that question, and so on. And the system also has, to some extent, eliminate the duplicates while generating the question papers. And of course, there is a provision for entering the questions first, and then creating question papers, moderating these questions, and then finally accepting and approving these question papers. Only those approved question papers will go. And the system also has a provision not to repeat the questions for a certain number of exams, so that you will not get the same question again and again. But of course, that again depends on the number of questions available for each topic or each subject. Rescue is, as I said, the remote secured question paper delivery system. And Axis is our end-to-end examinations information system. Contest is online testing and assessment platform where the objective type testing papers are provided online, and then students take these exams, and then assessment platform. DocScan is our main platform. As I said, it includes the hardware as well. We have designed and developed the hardware in-house. We have created a software around that so that it takes complete care of scanning and digitization of documents. These are very few achievements, the most recent ones. We are the first in the country to implement QR code, barcode-based answer book scanning and digitization for on-screen marking without cutting the spine of the answer books. That's very important here. Because there are a lot of companies which are doing, and we also do by cutting the answer books, but that's not an effective way, and we realized. And we designed and built the book scanners and the software in-house with indigenously sourced products, and worked with Telangana universities for answer scripts valuation from home during pandemic through on-screen marking. And these universities have declared results well within the time, even during the pandemic period, when none of the universities in the entire country did either declare or value the papers and things like that. Most universities even have cancelled the exams and they have postponed their exams and so on. And just to give you the number, till now, we have completed about 40 million answer books scanning and evaluation. We have worked with several universities. At the end of this, I'll play a small brief video. You can just see how the thing happens. We implemented a solution for collection of photographs and fingerprints using mobile devices, particularly, if I may name, police recruitment boards, because there is a written examination, there is a physical measurements capturing system, and there is a, what do you call, the running race and things like that we have to capture, the speed at which they run and all. So what we have done is we have used RFID tags and RFID readers and things like that. And so when these candidates run, when they enter, their biometrics and other details are captured, and then when we give them a special bib with RFID stickers, and then when they run, at every stage, their speeds and their timings and everything is noted, and that's what we have done. And we have also used this at some exam centers where the students' biometrics, photographs, and other identities are captured there. Eval, coming to the online evaluation system, this is Eval is our product, designed and developed totally by our in-house team. What does it mean? It means it gives us flexibility to do customization, because there are many other softwares, many other companies which are implementing software imported through, or through some collaboration with some other foreign companies. But then what happens is, if there is a change required, if there is a customization required, then these companies will have to write to the parent companies, and then they have to, the principals, they have to go through the change management system, and then it takes time. And most of these companies, foreign companies, they have their own terminology, and we have to adapt to their terminology. Say, for example, a simple example I'll give. Some universities call model answers, some universities or some institutes call scheme of evaluation for giving a sample of how the evaluation is to be done. That is, if the student writes the steps, give him 2 marks. If he writes the detailed explanation, give him 3 more marks, and so on. To explain that, there is a scheme of evaluation. Somebody call it model answers, somebody call it scheme of evaluation, somebody call it by different name. But in our software, we have made it so modular that you can pick and choose only those modules which are required, and we can customize those modules. And most of these customizations are parametric customizations, in the sense that in the database, we just change whatever terminology you want and whatever messages you want and so on, and automatically the system takes care. And there are some more customizations like your branding, logo, image, and timings and things like that. They can be done because the entire software is ours. We know what exactly happens, where it is, and how it works. And so we can customize it within a very, very short time. And the modules of this application software are, one is online attendance. That is, even before the exam begins, the answer books are sent to the exam centers, and the center in charges will account for the number of answer books that they have received online, and then they acknowledge. And if they have not received the student data online with the answer books, there is a provision where they can print those QR codes and then paste it on empty answer books and then send it back. There is a provision for, there is a module for special cases. Say a student who has changed his center or who has changed his subject suddenly, and then the system did not have the new subject or new center number. He goes to a center, he shows his hall ticket and says that I want to write the examination now. And so normally, we give the benefit of doubt and we give him an opportunity. We allow him to write the examination. We'll see what happens later. And then, but since the hall ticket is there is a manual answer book given to him where he can write his hall ticket number and start taking the examination. But then those cases have to get into the system, so the examination center will enter those details, and those are the special cases. And in case of any malpractice or suspected malpractice, even those answer books have to be entered into the system. And then that goes to the malpractice committee, and they take a decision based on the findings. There's a module for handling that aspect as well. And then answer books logistics. Once this accounting is done after the examination, there is an RFID tag, there is accounting, that is all the answer books, numbers, totals, they bundle it, and then they send it to the evaluation center, where the complete tracking right from that stage, including the courier slip is printed, and then the courier picks up with that slip, and then there is a tracking from all through and where it is. And then finally, the scanning, on-screen marking, and results processing are done. And there's a provision for revaluation. There is also a provision for downloading the answer book image as valued by the examiner. It is, the students can request for the answer book post-valuation, and then they can see where they went wrong and how many marks were given to these questions and things like that. There is also a provision for revaluation. What are the features of this? Transparency, real-time monitoring and feedback. During the valuation, what happens is there is a real-time monitoring in the sense that two different examiners are giving for the same subject two different kinds of marks. Somebody is very lenient, somebody is very strict and rigid, and we can see why this is happening. And also, there are a lot of analytical reports that are generated right up to the question level, topic level, subject level, college level, and so on. So that within a particular college, if a particular college is not faring in a particular subject or a particular topic, not faring very well, we can even look at why that's happening, and if there is a problem in the teaching or teacher or the students of that particular area, and so on. It gives a lot of insights into the entire ecosystem. And then we have simultaneous multiple valuations. Say, for example, for post-graduation programs, normally we do double valuation. And in case there is the variance is much more, then it goes for a third final valuation. So these things can happen simultaneously. We don't have to wait for the first valuation to be completed and then go for the second valuation and so on. And there is a segmentation provision in this, in the sense that we have noticed that valuing a particular question, only one particular question, continuously by these examiners improves the quality of valuation. So what happens is we segment answer papers into questions. Somebody might have written question number 1 and somebody might have skipped question number 1, but all the question number 1s given will be given to one examiner. He continuously values them because he knows what the question is, what the answer is supposed to be, and how much to be written, and so on. So he continuously values that. That is segmentation. And similarly, topic-wise segmentation also can be done. And there is a comprehensive real-time dashboard which enables the institutes to take actions based on the performance. And there is also performance feedback to the examiners. During the evaluation, what happens is we introduce some seeding, the moderated answer scripts, very well written, very well valued, well written and valued, and then poorly valued, and poorly written and poorly valued answer books we introduce into the system. Nobody knows where they are. But if there is a variance between these two, these already moderated answer scripts and the regular answer scripts, if there is a difference, then we can take corrective action then and there. These are our clients. In fact, many of the government institutes like state boards, universities, and so on. These are the states in which we have clients, we have delivered, and these are the standards and compliances. And finally, why us? Dynamic and vibrant team. Having put in so many years of experience in this field, particularly with educational institutes, we have the complete domain knowledge. We understand what exactly you mean and what your needs are. And we also have the technological expertise. And then we are most competitive and cost-effective as well. And we are also agile and flexible on your requirements and deliverables. We don't say that this is what we have agreed upon, and so this is what we will deliver. No, we will understand your requirements, and agility is the ability to respond very quickly to your ever-changing dynamic requirements. That's what we are. And then we are also stringent and rigid on compliance to standards, quality standards, and delivery schedules and deliverables. That's what we are. So to know more, please reach us. Thank you.
Thank you. Thank you so much, Mr. Mouli, for your input.
Good afternoon, everybody. So, distinguished guests of the day. So, as my colleague mentioned that on-screen digital evaluation system, which immensely benefit the Telangana government and other governments also. But we are very thankful to the visionary of Commissioner Technical Education, Commissioner College Education, Naveen Mittal sir. He introduced this system well before into the universities, thereby it immensely helped everyone, including State Board of Technical Education. Thank you, sir.
Thank you. Thank you so much. Can we just call Mr. Sudhir Gautam to give a small token of appreciation to Mr. P.C. Mouli? the Vice President of Magnetic Infotech Pvt Ltd. Thank you. Thank you.